Alright, I think I'm good. Oh, gosh. Sure. Alright, let's activate. Target you. Activate. Target you. Activate. Target you. Oh my gosh. Alright, time to jump into Historic Anthologies 4. This is definitely going to be the deck that was my favorite to look forward to. This was one of my favorite decks in Standard. It's honestly the main reason I even watch Vintage at this point, because I love this card, Paradoxical Outcome, so much. And once they finally spoiled Inspiring Statuary, I knew I was going to get to relive my dreams again. So going through what this deck does. So this is the card they printed that made this card deck possible. Inspiring Statuary, you have 3 mana. Non-artifact spells have Improvise, which is basically tapping your artifacts to reduce the mana cost, kind of like Invoke, but except it's for artifacts, which is absolutely absurd. So with this deck, what you have is a couple of 0-drops. You have Mox Amber, which, as anybody knows, the Moxes in Magic are busted cards. You just have to find a way to make them work in some of them's cases. In the case of Mox Amber, we've got plenty of options. There actually were a couple of other legendary creatures in the first iteration of the deck, but it only needed the ones that I have. But other than that, you play Tormod's Crypt. There are some that are playing Ornithopter and stuff like that, but I wanted the Graveyard Hate because there's a lot of that in Historic that you need right now, which is why also the other cheap artifact I'm playing is Soul Guide Lantern, just extra artifact hate, plus this one has the basically cycling end of it in case you need to try to draw into more pieces and stuff like that. Tandems very well with one of the legendary creatures coming up on the list. But anyway, you can obviously do some Graveyard Hate, whether it's targeted Graveyard Hate or just hit the whole thing, or cycle it to continue to draw cards. It's 1 mana, very cheap, good thing to recast later. Mind Stone, just a good solid ramp card. Definitely the weakest card in the deck as far as artifacts go, but nonetheless, ramping into your 4-drops pretty early is really important. Other than that, just solid. Plus it cycles itself, so that was actually the main reason I kept it in the deck, is because it's another card like Soul Guide Lantern where you can just drop it to get something else. Of course, Inspiring Statuary makes the rest of these cards possible to cast for the most part. Emry, usually you're casting this for 1 or 2 mana, very cheap. There's a lot of easy ways to do this. You can even turn 1 it a lot just by playing 2 0-drops. Well, it's got to be either 2 Tormod's Crypt or Mox Amber Tormod's Crypt, but nonetheless, pretty reasonable to do. And then with cards like Mind Stone and Soul Guide Lantern, you can just continuously pull them out in and out and then draw a bunch of cards with Emry. Sai actually leads to a line of grindy wins. This is a Storm type deck, but it can just win by playing Sai, play a bunch of cheap artifacts, and swing with like 4 or 5 1/1s and eventually win the game that way. But the way we want to win is this card, Aetherflux Reservoir. Whenever you've cast a spell, you gain a life for each spell you've cast this turn, which in a deck like this, you're going to end up casting a bunch of cheap artifacts, and with the Namesake card, it'll get out of hand, but you cast 1, you gain 1, you cast 2, you get, and so on and so forth. And it gets crazy from there. Next into the non-creature spells. Metallic Rebuke, just here for some interaction, make sure cards resolve, things like that. Plus it can stop a lot of early aggression to get you to your combo turn. Then of course the Namesake card, Paradoxical Outcome, return any number of non-land, non-token permanents you control to its owner's hands. Draw a card for each card returned this way. So you return all your 0-drops, all your tapped artifacts, Emry, stuff like that. And then you draw a bunch of cards, which of course the cards you're returning are also important. And then you get to recast them, and you'll cast like 10, 15 spells a turn. You'll gain 100 life, and then pay 50 with Aetherflux's Reservoir's effect, and shoot your opponent for 50. Commit, basically just acts as kind of extra draw in case you don't have Paradoxical Outcome or you've used most of them. It's going to, so you use the commit side sometimes just as interaction to get your cards back if your opponent like Oblivion Ring affects them or something like that, or I guess it's Banishing Light and Historic. But different things like that prevent your opponent from killing you with too much aggression. But the main thing you want with this card is the memory side. So with Improvise, with Inspiring Statuary, memory can cost just 2 blue mana. And then you shuffle your graveyard and hand into your library, draw 7 cards. So by the time you're doing this, you've probably got an empty hand. And then you just draw 7 more cards to continue to combo off. And eventually you hit your opponent with Aetherflux Reservoir. I do actually have to go over the mana base here because there are some important things. For the most part, just 16 islands just to make sure you're casting your spells. You do need your blue for this, though Mox Amber does help. Basically, Mox Amber acts as the islands 17 through 20. It's pretty reasonable to activate it with Emry and Psy. Mystic Sanctuary was not playing this at first, but I noticed that some of my islands towards the end of the game weren't really doing much, and I always wanted to put a Paradoxical Outcome back on top of my deck because I was needing to draw the card in order to win. Just decided to put this in. This is something that I wish I had back then when I was playing this deck in Standard. This card is phenomenal. I have done this several times where I've put Paradoxical Outcome back on top of my deck and then recast it and continue the cycle over and over, and my opponent can't keep up. Inventors Fair, pretty much here to tutor one card, though sometimes you'll go grab the other ones, sometimes you'll grab a 0-drop or like a Mox Amber just to make sure you can keep coming off, but for the most part it's here to tutor up Aetherflux Reservoir when you're ready to try to win. Otherwise it's just a land that's tap, add a colorless mana to your mana pool. But otherwise it just acts as extra copies of Aetherflux Reservoir or Inspiring Statuary. Radiant Fountain just to make sure you don't die to aggressive decks. This is probably the most cuttable land in the deck, but I did have a lot of games where gaining the life did help a little bit, so that's where that's important there. With that, let's jump into games. Being back here makes me happy. Ooh. Yes. It's sketchy. It has the important pieces though. Okay, we'll see. Definitely gonna hold back a Soul Guide Lantern for a while. Hoping for like a Mox Amber, then a PO. Should be pretty solid though. We'll see. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. This could be like a UR Sun deck though. That's what I would play these cards in. Oh. Huh. No, definitely leading with Psy. Opponent could get rid of Psy though. It'd be very tough without double spelling, which I'd be very fine with. My opponent goes like Shock, Stomp, that would be fine. I would be very, very interested if they were playing Thundering Rebuke in the main board here with a static field. I would give them a lot of credit if they did that. Okay, draw spells. So this is like a Memekin deck probably, which I have zero problem with. Alright, basically it's just how many spells can I cast in a turn. I would love to go ahead and get this Statuary in play, but I think it's gonna be about trying to get as many of these in play as possible. And really, this is the only way to do that. Attacks. Now the question is, do I crack these Soul Guide Lanterns? I think I need to go ahead and do one of them. Go ahead and crack one of these so I can try to find a PO. Because I'm not going to draw cards any other way, except for sacrificing these. Okay, this is fine. Opponent's just playing draw spells so far. Okay, stage. I do need to start racing with them as soon as possible. Virgie is a problem. Virgie could mean comboing off. Anything there, but none of those were cards I wanted to draw, so that's okay. I can start casting an artifact each turn now with Emry. I wish I had a Metallic Rebuke, which, yeah, it would stop it. That's unfortunate. My opponent may just combo off here. If not, they definitely will before I can do anything about it. Okay, I feel strongly my opponent's got this. Well, no, they're passing to my turn. May as well try. There's the Metallic Rebuke I needed. Okay, there's a PO. Okay. Okay, it would require me to use all of it. Oh wait, no, I can tap those. Yeah. Alright, bounce. Bounce, bounce. This, tap this. Okay. Okay. Let's go Mind Stone. Go Lantern. And then I do have Metallic Rebuke. How useful it's going to be, I don't know. But I will have Metallic Rebuke. Okay, if I get another turn, I win. Because dropping Aetherflux Reservoir is going to be too much for my opponent to handle, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance. We'll see though. Hopefully they misplay this Valakut Awakening. Okay, so I could... Shoot. Because I don't think that I'll get a chance. Is this the time to do it? Okay, so they would tap down. They would only have 1 mana. I think this is my best chance. So they're only gonna have 1 mana if they resolve this. Now, if they choose not to resolve Runaway, they've got free reign to do whatever they want. But, okay, so they are paying that. So they are getting Steamkin. So they got 1 mana to try to work with to do whatever they're planning. Crash through was something I knew about. That's not a surprise. Okay. Basically need to get 1 more spell, and they should be out of this. And it just needed to be 1 more spell, because they both trigger on that. I mean, they're working on 2 mana, so they should have strictly spells at this point. Oh, and they're doing double static fields too. Oh, now Ox. But they have Steamkin. This is casting Ox. It's not going to try to trigger static field, but okay. Oof. Okay, there's another static field, that's fine. Okay, so this is gonna be another Ox. Oh, no, Merchant, okay. That's fine. Do I get another turn? Ooh, I get another turn. Okay. Alright, let's take advantage of this. Definitely going to take advantage of this. Okay, I need to pay attention to my opponent's graveyard. Okay, there's an Ox. That's fine. That was a lot of mana just to do that. Granted, they have all the mana they need. Mana's not going to be an issue. So anything they're casting that strictly leads to mana is not an issue. What I've got to deal with is don't believe this does it. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna swing here. So it's gonna be a big swing, but I can take a good bit. But also I don't need any of my creatures. Like, I don't even need Emry or... Okay, who are the big ones? This is big. This is big. This is big-ish. Okay, this can't block anything and survive, but I'm not worried about that. Okay. Can still sacrifice Soul Guide Lantern. Game? Did I sneak this out? I think my opponent should have cycled something off of that Merchant of the Veil. Yes. Alright. See if I can do this. Ooh. Turn 1 Emry. Thank you. Is this turn 1 Emry and I could hold up? And I can hold up Metallic Rebuke. Woohoo! That's a turn. If I get a draw spell, this is insane. I think I'm okay with Soul Guide Lantern resolving. Okay, I can cast Psy. Psy seems good. Psy's also gonna help my opponent, but I don't think there's much on turn 2 that I'm worried about. It's gonna be turn 3 when they can start casting the real angels. Like, I can just block this. This is when an angel enters the battlefield, right? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna take the free token. The pseudo free token. Ooh, actually I didn't have to crack that. I forgot about the other one in my graveyard. Okay. Now I can activate Size Effect to draw too. So I do at least have somewhat of a draw engine. It's not the best one. It's not the best draw engine, but I do have one. Okay. So I have access to how much mana? Oof. Let's see what my opponent does here. Hitting Emry's fine. Okay, Statuary. That's good. Okay, so here's where we're at. Cast this. Cast Emry again. Okay. Pass turn. On a can Coco. That's fine. And they can swing if they want to. I'm not concerned about any of this. Yeah, I have no reason to block. not. No, it can't. Could activate it now, though. I think I just want to hold up mana. Okay. I can sacrifice tokens to draw. Yeah, I can do it twice. So I can block everything and then sacrifice all my tokens. Toski's fine. Obviously I can't counter that. Actually, Toski's great, because Toski makes it to where I just do the block plan and sacrifice, draw 2 cards, and get a card off of Inventors Fair next turn. Opponent. Ouch. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Alright. We're in this. This is insane. Whole mess. Okay. Let's cast this. Keep this. Activate this. Activate this. Bring this back. Oh, cancel. Let's activate this for mana. Okay. Target this. Target this. Target this. Target this. Target this. So 5. Improvise. Improvise. Boom. Okay. Did not draw that, but I have 2 Mind Stones. So in that case, I'm going to activate Mind Stone. I'm just going to do it next turn. Cast Tormod's Crypt. Statuary. Cast Mox Amber. Resolve. Cast Tormod's Crypt. I have Rebuke up. Activate. Cast. About that. This has 2 Metallic Rebukes up. Yeah. No attacks. Turn. I have to discard 2 cards. Discard this. That's fine. Okay. Cool. So I have double Metallic Rebuke up. Bishop is fine. I'm looking for cards like a Johnny or Skyclave Apparition. Those are cards that impact the board. That kind of does. I'm gonna counter this. Like, this isn't the worst thing. I don't actually care about that card. this ready. What do I want? Like, I don't care about any of this. Let's just commit Toski. Doesn't matter. Okay. Just trying to do the best way to get, that into play. Let's go ahead and activate this. Let's go ahead and search for it. I don't think I can cast it, but all I have to do is survive. Okay. All I have to do is survive. I do have to double shot my opponent though. So that's the funny thing. I do have to hit my opponent twice with Aetherflux Reservoir. That being said, the chances of doing it are very high. Oof. Okay. I wonder how Skyclave impacts this. Hitting Statuary is the best choice. Like, they don't know that I have 2 Statuaries in my hand, so hitting that is the best choice. That being said, if they knew my hand, they would hit Psy. But not knowing my hand, Statuary is the best choice. That's fine, you can make your board grow as much as you want. I will be comboing off. It's just a matter of when. Okay. Token. Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, so now it's time. Aetherflux. Let's go with this. Okay. Alright. What's in my graveyard? Tormod's Crypt is free. Oh, Mox Amber. Mox Amber is what I want. So let's cast this. Cast Mox Amber. Okay. Improvise. Okay. Can I not? Oh, okay. Triggers. Alright. Let's go with this now. Improvise here. Okay. Oh, oof. Dang. Okay. This is gonna get crazy. Alright, let's add that for mana. Let's add this. Sure. Okay. Casting this. Target here. This doesn't do anything in my hand, so sure. This doesn't do anything in play, so let's do that. Okay, so improvise a token. Okay. Tormods. Okay. This is gonna take a while. Oh. This is gonna take a while, but it's inevitable. that these things are eventually going to start gaining me 50 life each. Okay, so let's get one of these. Okay, so I'm tapping that for blue. Casting another one. Okay. Tap that for blue. Let's go Soul Guide. Sure. Choose Paradox because I'm about to have another Paradox in the graveyard. Not casting that. Going to cast Paradox. Bouncing this. So 5 is fine. Tap. Okay, I'd say that's fine. Jeez. Oh, crap, this is insane. Opponent's just letting this happen, too. Good gosh. Jeez. Yes, I understand that this was game, like, several cards ago, but this is too much fun. Oh, jeez. Resolve all. Okay. Oh, crap. What the heck? Oh my gosh. This is insane. I swear there's another one. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. This is stupid. Alright, I think I'm good. Oh, jeez. Sure. Let's hit one of those. Why not? Gosh. Alright, I think I'm good. Oh, gosh. Sure. Alright, let's activate. Target you. Activate. Target you. Activate. Target you. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's try this. Okay, this seems reasonable. I have a lot of insane plays. Up against a Yorion deck, I'm really going to be leveraging this Soul Guide Lantern to draw spells. So I think Sai is going to be on the back until I can make... Ooh, that makes me happy. Technically I've turn 1 that, but I think getting Emry is way more important. Sure. Okay, pretty reasonable start. Okay, Sai seems like the next best option. Do I have a 1-drop? No, I don't. But I could. Okay. Target opponent's graveyard. Activate. Tormod's Crypt. Boom. Starting to make tokens. My opponent, oof. Dope. Why are you even playing these lands? Like, we're past that point now. We don't need to play these. Like, even in your control build. Jeez, do you play 40 lands? Because otherwise there's no reason for that. I don't understand, opponent. What are we doing? That's fine. I want to hold that up so I can draw off of Psi if I need to. Because I'd rather do Psi if they're gonna... Oh, well, I'm not gonna let that happen. Let's go tap for Improvise. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna crack this and draw a card. Okay. All reasonable cards. Activate. Soul Guide. Soul Guide. Take this. Should be a pretty simple beat down. Extinction event. This can go odd and get rid of my 2 engines. I don't think I can let this resolve. I want to try to continue to draw cards. Oof, that's really good. Okay. Boom. Okay, so I've got another turn with Metallic Rebuke. I've drawn all of my Metallic Rebukes. This is insane. Okay, that card I'm not worried about. It ramps my opponent. What, I think it does. No, okay, it just means they get it. Okay, so they're gonna hit their land drops here. Oh! If this game wasn't already over, it's definitely over now. Okay. Well, gotta target one of my cards. I guess this. Let's not attack with Psi. I can PO and I can cast Metallic Rebuke. Creatures, sure, that's fine. Now my opponent has a flyer. For what it's worth. Golden boy. Alright, this hand. There's an early Emry. It has Statuary. Seems good. I go first. Alright, so we're gonna put Sanctuary into play tapped. So that I have access to more mana next turn. If I draw a 0 drop, I can cast Emry. Okay, can't do that. So instead we're gonna play this. Alright, let's see what my opponent's up to. I think I just want to cast Statuary this turn. Yeah. I like how they cracked that, which gave me a target. And if they're playing Dragon Skull Summon, that's probably bad for them. Yeah, I'm definitely holding the Soul Guide Lantern back. Ooh. Okay, I still think I'm doing this. Next turn I can cast Psi and Emry. Hopefully hit a 0 drop. Even a 1 drop would be fine. Alright, some kind of red-black vehicles type thing, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna improvise with these. Mind Stone. Okay. Unlicensed Disintegration is probably a possibility. I like playing Chandra, I just don't think it's good in anything. Like, I think Chandra's literally just good in Chandra tribal decks, and that's it. Alright. This poses a little threat. This makes it where I can't block with Sai. So... Oh, Witch's Oven. Wow. Okay. Block with token. Alright. Okay. Nice. Alright. This is interesting. I can lock this Mayhem Devil, which is what I want to do. Nice, doesn't matter how. Okay. Okay, so that's 2 of those. That's good. Okay. I think I'm just passing here. Okay, so there are now Mox Ambers in my graveyard, which is important. Village Rites. Okay, I need a combo off soon. I have to deal with Cauldron Familiar now. Okay, there's a... Alright. Gonna get to use memory, so that's good. Okay, so how am I tapping for memory? This, 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 and this? Okay. There's a PO. Keep this. PO. Bouncing this, 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 this. It's 5. Tap this. Okay. Draw 5. If my opponent wants to shoot some of those tokens, that's fine. I would have no problem with that. Okay. So now it's strictly Sai. I have commit. So I can basically do the same thing I did last turn. And have okay, so I want to have commit up at the end of the turn. This is free. I kind of want to have commit plus rebuke. Okay. Whatever I would do, I want to commit plus rebuke. So I think I'm going to play Emry here. place of the graveyard regardless. Okay. Okay. Alright, all they can do is decide when to sacrifice. Okay. Gonna cast Emry. Okay, now cast Commit. This. Improvise here. And improvise a token. Okay. Now you can use your Witch's Oven, that's fine. Okay, discard two lands. Pretty easy. Okay. Alright. Just need to get my win con. Need to get an Aetherflux Reservoir. If I get a reservoir, the game's over. That's solely what this game is about right now. Oh, and they're gonna steal Psy. If they steal Psy, there's nothing I can do about that. I just need to make sure that a card like Mayhem Devil doesn't resolve. Psy's done most of its work. I mean, it's given me 6 tokens to improvise with. I think Emry is actually the card I'd rather my opponent not mess with. Is my opponent just gonna lose because they're timing out? Okay. That's terrible, because this game's actually fun. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to generate some free mana. Okay. My opponent's gonna lose because of the timer, unfortunately. Because this is really fun. Well, sort of. I mean, you're talking about a person on my side of the table playing Solitaire, and a person on the other side playing with Sensei's Divining Top. So, nothing about this is actually fun. if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, nothing either one of us, me or my opponent, is doing is fun. This card is not fun. This deck is not fun. So, I guess it just depends on how you're looking at it. Doko Puffs. Very good name. Okay. Lurus the Dream Den. Size good against most of the Lurus decks. Could get claimed, which is a problem. I'm on the draw, which sucks. But I do have an early. Or not early, but turn 2 Emry. Okay, so this could definitely claim Psy. So that's the biggest problem I'm seeing. I do have a lot of graveyard hate, though. Okay, could get Mind Stone. Let's see. Okay, whoa, they're just shocking. Okay. That's fine. Okay, they're going to be playing Death Shadow. So that makes me feel really good. I want to wait and keep these in play and save them for situations where I need better protections. Okay. Oh, don't feel like I'm threatened by my opponent, so I think I just want to play Statuary. And I'll play Psi next turn, where I can cast both of these in the same turn. Like, what's my opponent gonna do? Activate Knight of Ebon Legion? That's fine. Oh no, okay, they're gonna do it this way. That's how they're gonna get their 4 damage in. Okay. Sadly, there was nothing to hit my opponent's graveyard. Alright, so I can draw off of Psi, or I can draw off of Lantern. Still crack that just in case I need to. Okay. Do I need to Thirst? Or do I need to Thirst? Do I need to draw before Thirst resolves? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to crack one of these Soul Guide Lanterns. That's fine if they're going to use that on that. Okay. Okay, there's a PO. Kind of something I needed last turn. Okay. Alright, so let's go PO. I'm gonna bounce all 3, because I have plenty of mana. Okay. I can PO. Back on top. Okay. I think Reservoir was the play there. Can pump this all you want. If you don't have an Abrade. I guess my opponent could have Stomp. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so now it's on me. Let's go with this. Easy play. Okay. Did I max out there? I don't think I did. I don't think I maxed out my mana. I could be wrong. I think I did. I did. Okay, good. So basically just can my opponent either get rid of Aetherflux Reservoir or win this turn. Doesn't look like it, but this is a lot of damage. Basically, I'm in the same spot. No, not in the same spot. I'm not dead to Stomp. Okay, I actually feel really good, all things considered. Okay. Feels awkward that my opponent does not have anything for me to hit off these Soul Guide Lanterns. Okay, I can Memory. Thing is I'm not threatened. Yeah. Like, I'm in a good spot. Like, unless my opponent plays a Braid, I should be fine. Oops. I mean, I don't see why that's a problem. Okay. Not that I needed to play that land, but do it anyway. Okay, so I can still crack one of these if my draws are bad. Here's a Storm, so that's good. Definitely playing this. Regardless of how the PO is gonna go. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a free spell too. Five? Oh shoot, no! Ah, crap. If I had done that better. Alright, well, I mean, my opponent's not winning, so... If I had tapped my mana better. I need to pay attention to Improvise. Oops. My opponent's not gonna win, but I am messing up. My next turn is stupid. I don't think I'm gonna get another turn though. I think there's gonna be a concession right here. Okay, so definitely pitching lands. Discarding one statuary. I'm gonna discard this, because I don't think it does anything. I don't care about that. Discard this other land. Okay. I mean, show me where you're getting the damage from. I think I'm good. Like, even if my opponent has discard. Even if my opponent has a removal for Aetherflux, which is not good enough. Oh, kicking this. Okay. That's cool. I've never seen that. It doesn't change the current outcome that's happening, but nonetheless, it's cool. Jeez. Still don't have any targets for me. My opponent was playing Dreadhorde Arcanist. Alright, well, this is game. Okay, so bouncing you, and you. Let's improvise the cards that are being bounced. Okay. Let's cast these. Whoops. A 50. Thank you for watching this Squirrel's Nest video. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a thumbs up. If you want to be a part of a live stream, come hang out with me on Twitch. Check out the Streamloots page and feel free to throw those on me at the worst possible time. Any comments or ideas you would like to see in video, leave a message in the comments section in Discord or on Twitter. All links will be in the description below. Catch you squirrels later.